Halloween. Halloween is coming up, guys. Is today gate night?
Yeah.
What's that?
Mischief Night. The night before Halloween, where you shaving cream and eggs and shit like that.
Oh, awesome.
I thought that was on Halloween.
Sweet.
Dan was just always a nice guy. He's like, "What's that, mister?"
No. Dude, one Halloween, me and my buddies were...
we killed a hooker.
Yeah. We killed this... We took this little kid. He just like... His mom wasn't looking. We just took him. They named a scholarship after him and everything. I mean, it was crazy.
And then we threw.
Have you ever heard of Jeremy's Law?
Yeah. We have the Tyler E. Fanuca Foundation was started because we took him. He was a Spider-Man, and I was like, "Hey, I'm going to steal Spider-Man." I was 15.
Hey, Spider-Man,
Soder
you want
just
some
takes out a
candy?
necklace with one baby tooth.
I didn't know I was going to hit him. I didn't know when I hit him, it was going to hurt him so bad.
You see that one?
But no, in reality, we used to take my dog's shit and go light it on fire. And my buddy was doing
inside
it.
a bag or just on
No,
fire?
just on
in the
fire and
hand.
smell it.
My buddy
That's
put it.
weird.
My buddy, we had it in a brown paper bag, and he was lighting it. And the guy whose house it was opened the door, and my buddy just stood up and opened the bag and was like, "Trick or treat!" And they put candy in. And the guy shut the door. My buddy just shut it and then lit it on fire. My buddy Scott, it was awesome. We were just watching. We're like, "Yeah, it was a pretty badass move." He just went with it. That was like yes and dog shit. Good recommendation. I'll take that.
Shit. So you would get involved. What did you call it in Denver?
Shit in a bag.
No, but what was the night called? The night for Halloween.
Halloween.
You guys did it on actual Halloween, not the night
Yeah,
before.
we
I
do
did
it
it
on
on
Halloween.
Halloween. I did it to Halloween.
Yeah, you blend in with the regulars. Why you just?
But it's so
why
weird
you
because
do it on
it's like
Friday?
regionally, like it was.
Yeah, because the fucking East Coast has that weird like Puritan influence from back in like colonial days.
All
Like,
Hallows Eve.
it's the night of mischief. And out west, it was just settled like 100 years ago. So like, I don't know, call it Halloween. It all blends together. The days are long here.
Why don't we get candy and do mean shit on the same day? Yeah. We don't need like a separate day to be an asshole.
Yeah.
And then show up to that house with candy and ask them for free shit.
all
Did
just
you?
comes together.
So is this a West Coast thing all completely? Because you were up in San Francisco area.
Yes.
Did you guys do it the night before Halloween? You did it on Halloween.
No, we just did it on Halloween.
That's
I
crazy.
did it on
man.
Halloween
Yeah,
too.
because I was wearing a costume, so no one's gonna fucking catch me.
Yeah.
I
act like an
want to know
asshole.
because
This
people
guy
in the chat are
changed-
from all over the world. So let me know what you guys called it in your hometown. We called it Gay Night in Rockland County. You
We called it Mischief Night.
And where were you at?
Jersey.
Jersey. And you were in.
No, we just did it on Halloween.
We called it the day Dad yells at Mom.
I didn't go out for fucking Halloween. I ain't a queer.
Usually I had to hide under my bed from my drunk father. Yeah, dude, we...
My dad would get fucking ripped on this shit. The belt would come out.
Oh, is that the night when the men dress up like police officers and take Dad away for the night?
Yeah, Mischief Night.
Dude, one time we lit a bag of fire and the dude saw one of us because we were hiding across the street, and dude, his closing speed was impressive. Like this old man definitely played college ball. Because he was after us, and there was a moment where I was like 12, and I was really nervous. I was like, "This guy is gaining on me." Just my big head bobbling down the street.
I was a fat kid, so whenever I got into trouble and I was like running from shit, I was always the kid just left behind.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even try. I'd run like 3 steps. I was like, I'd rather deal with the fight or the
Would you do
repercussions.
the roly poly? Would you just walk up and like,
Dude, three run my all right, I'm gonna get bit by this dog. Fuck it.
I'm just gonna lay in this fucking bush, and hopefully the shadows will block me.
I would swear, my mind would be, where's the hiding spot?
Yeah.
Not how do I get over that gate?
dude? I was at this just reminded me. I was at my cousin's house, and we used to do this game where a car would drive down the street, and like me and 3 of his friends and him would all just run different directions, like we did something. It would spook people because they'd be like, "What do these kids do?" So this one guy,
It's hilarious. I did the same thing in the mall once. Anyway, good.
yeah, but
I was banned from the Palisades Center Mall because we would do that to the mall security. They would be following us around. We would act like we were doing shit. They'd follow us around and we'd run in opposite directions.
great.
And they would mall security would lose their, we're doing nothing. They didn't lose their minds.
they did have nothing.
I was banned from the mall for doing nothing.
So we did this in my cousin's house, and we just ran, and this guy and his buddy in a truck fucking got out and chased us. And dude, I straight up like leaped into a tree, like a big ass tree, and I just fucking like threw pine needles and everything, got to the center and just hugged the trunk. And I watched, dude, they were like 17, 18 years old.
Like a fucking cat.
Dude, I swear to God, just straight.
They had to call the fire department to get soda.
My big-headed cousin's in the tree. Like, I don't want to go down. Dude, they caught my cousin's friend and grabbed him by the back of the neck and like pulled him out into the street. And we're like, "Oh, the rest of you better come out or we're going to fuck up your friend." And I was like, this shows knows who I am. I was just in my head, I'm like, I don't know that kid. That's my cousin's friend. I don't give a fuck about him. If you would have pulled out Brian or Scott at my home, then yeah, but like, dude.
That's so funny, dude. That is fucking hilarious.
And then one of my cousin's friends was like, no, don't hurt him. And I'm like, I just stood up.
Would you do shit? Would you like on Mischief Night or on Halloween? Would you actually do fucked up shit, or were you just one of the nice kids who would trick or treat?
No, we would do like the toilet paper and like egg shit, and then like the next day though, because we like
Would you attack other people though, or would you like attack cars and property?
Cars, property, houses, but then we go by like the next day, and then you feel terrible when you see like some old man that like you didn't know picking up toilet paper, and like it's like foggy there a lot and like dewy, so it's like they got like glops of fucking paper on the grass, and you just like feel like a fucking asshole. So it wasn't that fun,
dude. My favorite thing, my sophomore year of college, my favorite thing growing up was when you would see someone on the porch, like a scarecrow or whatever, or a pump, like with a pumpkin head, and you're like, and there'd be a bowl of candy and just say take one, but it would always be someone hidden. So they're like, and you're like, fuck, you got me. That was always my favorite thing. My sophomore year of college, we had a house in the suburbs, and we were like, let's do that. Like, let's decorate our front porch.
Great.
And lay in like big sweats with like newspaper coming out, and then we'll scare like the older kids or whatever. So we do it, and we're doing it. It happens a couple times. And then, man, this like 3-year-old little boy dressed as a dragon comes with his mom, and he just can sense that we're people. That we're people. And dude, I'm
This little boy's like seen shit before.
Dude, the knowledge in his eyes when he just like walked up.
Why does that pumpkin have a chin sticking out of it?
Dude, but we were like, dude, we had it really well done. Like, you couldn't tell it was us. We had like face paint on to hide, and then we had newspaper over our face, and then a mask. And dude, I'm laying there, and I see this kid's eyes, and his mom is like, it's okay, just go. Dude, and there's 3 of us, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm not going to scare this child. And his mom keeps reassuring him, like, it's okay, go grab a candy. And there's a bowl of candy, and I'm like, dude, and my roommate Morgan is kind of nuts. Like, he'll do shit like that. And I'm laying there, and the little kid is just terrified, and his mom is like, it's okay. She keeps saying that. She's like, it's okay, just get some candy.
Baby, trust me, I would never put you in the harm's way.
I swear to God, like exactly like that. And then Morgan just goes,
I'm your mommy, go ahead.
Put that scarecrow doing Macho Man impressions.
Dude, Morgan doesn't jump, he doesn't do anything. All he does is just go, well, hello. And that kid's like, and then I start laughing because it was so fucked up. I started laughing, and I go to grab my stomach, and the kid's like, and then like we all start laughing and moving, and the kid's like, and then mom like scoops him up, and we're like laughing and apologizing. Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know if one of us was going to move.
I mean, think of this kid's
just fucked that
perspective.
kid up.
It's laughing, apologizing monsters that came to life.
That are talking to his mom.
Sorry.
Dude, number 1, he never trusts his mom again. Number 2,
laughter, comedy is dead to him.
This kid's like a spy now. He doesn't trust anybody in life.
This was 2002, so he is probably like 16 now. I don't want to know what makes him come.
He just
I don't want to know.
He grabs adults' hands and puts them on his dick.
Am I your dragon? Am I your dragon? What is that?
Yeah.
What does that go back to?
She like masturbates to all the dragon scenes in Game of Thrones.
Oh, fuck yeah. Bite my dick. I want you to bite my dick. Dude, I always think about that on Halloween. Like
You
that.
destroyed this
You guys are
kid's
fucking, that's awful, man.
I mean, we didn't mean it, but it wasn't.
But at
Where
some
is this
point,
kid
call
right now?
audible. He's fucking 3.
I couldn't. I was laying there. If I talked, if I spoke, he was fucked. So that was like, he was hoping the dam stayed. And then Morgan, he's like, Morgan's like that fucking Wingo, fuck, I forget his name, in Heat. He shot the guy in the head with no reason. He's like, just no one do anything.
Oh, man, that's funny, dude.